Hello! For the longest time, the age-old question, what makes art art, has lived in the back of every human's brain. Now, as of lately, it has become even more relevant with the upbringing of AI art and people claiming it to be art theft or just straight up not art. The definition of art even says that it's application of human skill and creativity. So that means that anything skillful a human does is art. And that begs the question, is there a point where we draw the line between something being skillful and artistic? Well, I'm not sure. I just thought it would be a good intro to make you think. But the relevance to this is that there's been a little controversy between the two content creators, Jacksepticeye and MrBeast, about the dogma of content creation. And also, quick disclaimer because it's important, the two have already settled things with each other. I just wanted to make this video though to provoke some thought about it and all, but yeah. Anyways, here is a clip that started it.
Now Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast?
No.
Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
Now, in all honesty, Jack, why?
Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
You just don't think you have fun playing Squid Games?
So, of course, who wouldn't be upset when someone with a large following spoke kind of poorly about you? So on Twitter, MrBeast spoke about Jack's opinions and his stance on creating videos. So, I ruined YouTube because I didn't buy a mansion and sports cars instead of reinvesting my money into making content / focus on doing good and inspiring kids to help people? Quote, if he had fun, the videos would be longer, end quote. What does that even mean, lol? You think I'd give up every hour of my life for 14 years if I didn't have fun? This clip is insanely disrespectful, IMO, and obviously there's so much I could say about his content, but I'll just take the punches and be the bigger man. This reply is pretty much the climax of the beef, since Jack and MrBeast took it to DMs as to not lay their hearts out in front of everyone because, you know, that's kind of personal stuff, but that's completely understandable. This reply does give insight as to what MrBeast has become though, and that is what I wanted to talk about. For starters, MrBeast is a company now. Sure, it used to be the man Jimmy himself, but he has the high end of 100 million subscribers now. It's impossible to run the show single-handedly, and even more, it's impossible for one person to come up with one viral video after another. In turn, a lot of people express distaste about MrBeast because of their belief that what he does is for the views, and, well, yeah, but that's just one reason. When the video 1000 Blind People See for the First Time came out, a lot of people were upset. One person said, MrBeast has been making exploitative, I can't say that, content for a while now. I have no idea why people are suddenly talking about it. He uses vulnerable and desperate people for content. I'm glad 1000 people can see, but it doesn't make him a good person for making that happen. And to that, I'd say you're wrong. Remember, MrBeast is a business. What is our business? Making videos. I know, a surprise. So what do you do when you spend a ridiculous amount of money helping people? Make a video about it. And what does that revenue for that video go back into? Yes, very good. Helping more people. It's crazy how these things come back around. And it's even more crazy that people actively seek out evil instead of attempting to, and in fact, easily find the good in people's actions before negatively accusing them of something. So all of that is to say, yes, of course MrBeast does what he does for the views, because he runs a company. He needs to pay people, and he needs to use the money that he makes to help more people and get the money back to, you guessed it, pay his employees and help more people. The long and short of it, MrBeast is a good person. There's a lot of rich people out there who hoard their money like a dragon, and MrBeast is not one of them. So where does Jacksepticeye's point stand in all of this? Well, like I had mentioned earlier, it's pretty difficult for a single person to come up with one banger after another. The best way around this, though, is to hire people for their creativity. What this means, however, is that MrBeast isn't the one steering the ship anymore. He has a whole team of people who help him come up with a video idea and figure out how to execute it. And so, to Jack's point, this all starts looking like a business model rather than the typical, or rather normal, YouTuber experience. Hence why Jack believed that the goal of MrBeast was targeted more towards the financial side of things. Again, to Jack's point, that's how things were when YouTube first started. And unfortunately, I can't find a clip, so you'll just have to believe me when I say that Jack does YouTube because it's fun. Also, if you just go to his channel and scroll through his videos, you can just see he posts whatever he wants, like random playthroughs or reactions, stuff like that, so you can clearly tell he just does it for fun. But yeah, with all that said, is there a middle ground that we can settle on? Absolutely. The problem that Jack was talking about maybe wasn't aimed at MrBeast, but the people that he has influenced to begin making content of their own. I'm sure you've seen content creators while scrolling through TikTok that talk like this with a really annoying YouTuber accent while playing Minecraft or something. Those are the people we're talking about. Not trendsetters, but the people following the trend, since that's where the money's at. I don't mean to say that everyone who talks like this is like that, since only a Sith deals in absolutes, but it is a means to say that the increase in emotionless content has significantly increased over the past couple of years. MrBeast is not one of them, and is still going on strong. Like, how do you not get excited watching things explode or renting out a massive yacht? Like, that's just so cool. I don't know how you wouldn't be excited about that. So, what can you do about this? I mean, nothing, really. It isn't for you to decide what kind of content a creator should make. If you don't like them, just don't watch them. And even more importantly, if you don't like them, don't make dumb and uneducated tweets that clearly weren't given any critical thought. Anyways, that was all. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe. Okay, bye!